This is just the test of the emergency broadcast system. Looks like we have an excellent connection and we're live. Hello, everyone. So, this is just a picture of Half Dome at Yosemite. And, let's see. Sharing my screen here. This is my laptop, my development setup. So pretty much this is where I do all my coding in VS Code. And let's see, I'm gonna turn up my microphone and see if this helps. We're just getting all the bugs out of the way here. So I have VS Code running in a virtual machine so that I could lose power to my laptop crashes, it doesn't matter, like I'm not going to lose my work. See, all my projects I'm working on, and so you just got to make sure you run it so it's accessible on your home network if you're testing some kind of web development stuff. But yeah, so this is actually running. It's a virtual machine in my Proxmox cluster, and I'll show you that real quick. I don't have certificates set up, so get that warning. And yeah, I still have the root user, but anyway, yeah, so I got 4 nodes, 4 physical devices, and then they're split up running at least 2 virtual machines. This one's only running 1. Excuse me. Whew. But yeah, that machine Dodo is right here. Excuse me. Oops. It's part of my Docker swarm, and so it is running at part of this Portainer management cluster here. So you see I got my home cluster with 4 nodes. I can have up to 5 nodes on a business license. And I don't have too much running on here right now. I do want to get Grafana and Prometheus and Loki installed to kind of help monitor this. And honestly, I should probably kick things up a notch and go from Docker Swarm to Kubernetes, but I don't know. It just, I'm so used to deploying these Docker Compose files as opposed to, see, I just do this Docker Compose and then it deploys it to the Swarm, and then I'd have to figure out all that nonsense with Helm charts. So this has served my needs pretty well, but anyway, yeah, I'm running VS Code as a server. So if you check right here, code server, I created this little repo because I found this was part of like a development project from VS Code themselves, from Microsoft, and this is a standalone binary file that basically you use it to create a service, and when you run the service, every time it downloads the latest version of code. So if I check this, what are we running here? How do I check? Help about 180.1 VS Code version latest. Is, oh, okay, so we're at 181. So to update this, we would basically do this: sudo systems code server. This might disconnect me, but let's see. Yeah, because if it has to re-download the latest version, let's see what happens. we're down right now, but just give it like a minute. I'll just keep refreshing here. If not, I can kind of like. So I'll just go into the Proxmox. Go into the. Nope. Here we go. The console. Failed to start code service. Okay, this happens sometimes. I gotta research. It says start request repeated too quickly. So we will just restart it. Oh, okay. Let's try it sometimes. Stop and then a start. Okay, so alright, so let's debug this error then. So let's try and start the executable. We're gonna go home. Oh, I think I know what happened. Interesting. I must have deleted that repo because that is not the right path. Anyway, so since we know, I'll basically give you a live setup here. So we're gonna check out the repository. Let's see. Okay. So now we, I should really see that that's not the proper place to put that in the home directory. So now, if we restart this and check the status, no, it still failed. Okay. Home, Anthony, code server, code. What's there? Oh. So we had to make it executable first. It was not saved with the executable bit. So now, if we restart it, boom, we're running. Okay, and so now we go back here, restart. We're back up online, and now we'll check about, and we're running the latest version. So ideally what should happen is I should have a cron job set up for this service to restart daily so that we're always getting the most up-to-date version of VS Code. And instead of having that in the user's home directory, the binary file should live in like the bin folder, the user bin. That's where you store executables. And then see, the reason why we encountered that error was because I was moving through and cleaning stuff out of the home directory that I thought was not being used. And so I deleted that repo, not realizing that was actually linked to a live service. And so, yeah, that's sometimes one of the best ways to learn things, is by like, now you understand why things are done a certain way, when you realize how not to do things. Anyway, that's all I have time for today. I'm going to end this transmission, and as you can tell, my voice is kind of scratchy. I'm going to take a nap. Thank you. Have a great day.